So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. We are just getting started. And the lineup's suggestion that it's going to be a 3-4-3 formation.
Well, Peter, in opting for this system, there's a confidence that stems from the manager and flows through his players. This is a team with courage to get on the ball and look to entertain with an abundance of goals. Plan B is for someone else. This team will stick to their plan A, and if it's not working, they'll persist until they get it right.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Messi. Nice looking ball. Nicely worked. Now this could be a chance. That's good play. Oh, that's fabulous. No way through, so back it comes. Vieira gets across and deals with it.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Rummenigge. Seedorf can see things others simply cannot. And he's got away from it. Can he finish? Goal! And we have liftoff. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Thuram! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, good effort! But he's left disappointed.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. He's on it, can he get away? Real chance! And he's stuck it away! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
He's found a way through. Oh, he's played it in low. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Half an hour played now. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He'll try from distance. And that is well cleared. Messi.
Barcelona definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Paraguay do have a chance to counter here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Schneider. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
And he plays one through. That has not gone well. And the counter is on. Adams spots it and intercepts. Seedorf. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Barella. Great defending, strong and determined. Distributed tidily. Pass is just off target. And he's gone looking for safety. Rummenigge. That pass isn't the best. We are into stoppage time. Oh, he's having a go! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So we're into the second 45. Neither of these two want to come off second best. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Alvarez does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Chips it through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Paraguay do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
He's got away. Iniesta. Lovely feet. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Howson promptly onto that, and that is that. Hazard. Iniesta. And he's there to get it away. Paraguay have got it back and they'll have another go. He's having a pop! Loose ball now and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Lahm has the space to scheme. Adams getting this one clear. Neymar going face to face with his great rival. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's Iniesta! He's got a goal! And just like that, he hits 50. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
It's just really poor from a defensive standpoint. A very soft goal if you look at it. Everyone was busy doing the wrong thing. Someone's really got to be picking him up when he's in that position.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 13.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Paraguay do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Alvarez. Now it's Messi. Not the most accurate pass. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. That has been cut short. Rijkaard. That's going wide left.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Alvarez. Well, played right into his path.
Oh, how that cross.
And he shoots! It's a goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Now, can they get him away? Juke. Now that's well seen too.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Can he get onto this? Palmer. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hazard. Hazard stood his ground strongly. Iniesta! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot. Nicely weighted ball. That's an imaginative pass.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And the pass is intercepted. And here's Hazard. He won't be happy with that one. Juke.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And here's Neymar.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
That's a cute ball. And it's Iniesta.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he gets rid in a hurry. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're very much on the way now. And that has left him in a heap. And this is Vieri. Now it's Batistuta. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And this is Messi. And Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Paraguay with the corner. They're first. he's following up! And that was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Messi. And it's Neymar.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me to mention them now. I'll settle on lethal.
Wan-Bissaka aimed beyond the defence. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Rijkaard. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Still goalless at the moment. Messi, a player so... And he's let fly! Chance here to counter. Pedri. Batistuta. Batistuta! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Neymar with the short one. Good chance here! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
Seedorf. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. And it's Batistuta. Pedri. That's Rijkaard. And it's Olmo. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well read, nice interception. Pedri. Dani Olmo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Rummenigge. Now it's Messi. And the finish! He's delivered all right! Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
First breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. That has been cut short. Schneider can so cleverly bypass the press. And it's Messi. And here's Vinicius Junior. Nice control. Dani Olmo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Paraguay really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
There's the shot! In he goes again! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And here's Batistuta. Rijkaard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Howson is always looking to break lines. That has ended up in no man's land. Schneider towering forward here. Lahm is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Pedri, and it's Olmo. Driving forward, and he's got away from it. And the shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Dani Olmo can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Thuram getting this one clear. He's in a great... Dani Olmo! Oh, crossbar! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Paraguay with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0.
Cambio en Paraguay. Número 10, número 11. Entran número 21, número 20.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Paraguay definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Pedri. Paraguay come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Dani Olmo. Neymar. Batistuta. Time and again they are repelled. That's headed upfield. And it's Batistuta. Pedri. Paraguay just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Flamengo are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Threads one in, and that pass just didn't quite work. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Flamengo clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's Dani Olmo. Vinicius Junior, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Vieira gets on his bike and on the move. Vinicius Junior looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And here's Vieri. Neymar. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Batistuta. Neymar.
Oh, really well played.
He's got away. And it's hoisted clear. Lahm.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he cuts out the supply. Iniesta.
Paraguay surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Vieira was in no mood for any of that. He's had it taken off him. And it's Iniesta. Knocks it into space. That pass isn't the best. Lahm. That is lovely. Backward it goes. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Cambio en Paraguay. Número 7. Entrará al campo. Número 17.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
That's good play from him.
Oh, that's fabulous. And this is Messi. And that will be it. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite.